Recently, it seems every time I post a video on YouTube, I'm apologising for taking so long to do it. Well, today I'm going to gloss over the fact that it's been 2 weeks since my last upload, and instead introduce you to a game you've most likely never heard of, Sengoku. And why Sengoku? Well, if you were to ask me what my 3 favourite systems of all time were, I would answer without hesitation the Sega Saturn, PC Engine and Neo Geo CD. If you were then to ask me why there are so few games on my channel from those 3 systems, I would probably just shrug my shoulders. So I thought it's high time we fixed that. Here is Sengoku on the Neo Geo CD, and for all you Sega Saturn and PC Engine fans, I have some classic games lined up to show off in the not too distant future. And also for other systems that I've neglected to show off games for. Did my first Wii game there not so long ago, but Super Nintendo, that is a system that I've got much love for. Yet, other than my Super Famicom special video, I've hardly showcased anything. So that's going to change. So what about this game then, Sengoku? Well, as you can most likely see, it is a side-scrolling beat-em-up. So that means I automatically love it. But it's as bare bones a side-scrolling beat-em-up as you are likely to come across. One attack button, a jump, and then the third button allows you to switch characters, or at least morph into other characters with other abilities. As you can see here, picking up the orbs. There's a very schizo feeling about this game, and what I mean by that is that's me getting a new character. I can turn into a dog. Not very effective, the dog character. Not when you have a ninja and a samurai you can also change into. But yeah, collect these orbs, gives you different weapons, from a Conan-esque claymore to a John Woo style two-hander. Now, one thing I said about the schizo nature of this game is one moment you're walking along, minding your own business, kicking a few heads in, and the next you're transported to samurai heaven. And now we encounter our first boss character. Not a difficult character to beat, that is, unless you end up getting distracted by the fact that this fight is taking place on the back of stampeding horses. Now, any Neo Geo fanboys watching this will of course be screaming at their computers at this moment saying, why aren't I playing on an AES? Why am I playing the CD versions with their long loading times? Well, I've never owned an AES, I've always had the CD version. I got it because essentially the games were cheaper to get, and in many cases much easier to get hold of. So while I appreciate the fact that with cartridges you've got the instant loading times, and there's virtually no difference whatsoever between the AES and CD versions of the games, except for obviously the longer loading times. But I've always had the CD system. I would love to get an AES, but you see some of the prices the cartridges go for, it's just not very practical. But anyway, there we got a quick glimpse of the second boss character in a Sailor Moon fashion, introducing herself. And we go down to level 2. I mean, what self-respecting side-scrolling beat 'em up doesn't have a level that takes place in the subway, I ask you. Now, as bare bones as this game is, you do have to give credit where credit is due. It does have some wonderful character designs. I mean, have a look at this. How could I not include these? Look, Ninja Turtles, but not just any Ninja Turtles. These are Ninja Turtles with pudding bowl haircuts. Now that is something you don't see every day. And he's doing a little dance like he's a little teapot or something. Yep, second boss character now. I'm going to need to switch things up a bit. You haven't seen me do this yet, but quick tap of the C button lets you choose different form. I've gone with the samurai. Not a difficult boss character, this one. She just does a few spins, a few twirls. Second form is a lot more dangerous. You'll be seeing that in a moment. Eventually. So anyway, like I was saying, Gonna be uploading a few more videos, PC Engine games, Sega Saturn games, but that doesn't mean I've forgotten all about the PS2 games. I will be showing off a few more of them crazy budget titles you've all come to know and love here on Consoletronics. Might be also showing off some of the PlayStation 1 budget releases, if I get around to it. And other games to look out for coming up. This will be my 80 odd upload here on YouTube, incredibly. I honestly didn't even know I'd uploaded that many videos. And as I lose that character because I was him too long, I think it's high time we ended this video. So yeah, like I say, there'll be hopefully a few more regular uploads coming soon. Look at a few different systems that I've neglected on my time here on YouTube. So anyway, I'm rambling, enough of that. I'm just gonna say thanks for watching. You've been a wonderful audience.